I am going to do this entire video in my Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. I'm just joking, and I hate to disappoint you Arnold impression fans, but I can't really carry on the entire video like that. This is a very interesting comparison, and I like to search the history for interesting comparisons. Now, why is this one tickle my fancy? Well, Victor Martinez, he was the hot man on the scene. Well, when he first made his debut at the Olympia in 2004, he placed a modest 9th, but he worked his way up to 5th, and by 2006, he was in the hunt. He was placing 3rd, and we all know what happened in 2007. The uncrowned Mr. Olympia champion, right? Exactly. He placed 2nd. And he went missing in 2008, and who showed up to place 3rd, to take that 3rd place finish? Dr. Phil Heath. So they had their first showdown in 2009 here, and they were battling it out. I'm here to tell you, they were battling it out for 5th, and the doctor did manage to get that 5th place finish, and Victor fell to 6th. So the doctor stole his thunder, and after this, Victor never was able to overthrow Phil Heath. But anyway, the front relaxed position. Duly noted, we have no rear relaxed, and you know me, I have to do a full symmetry round. Front double bicep pose. Phil is really full in the midsection here, I have to say. He doesn't have as much oil, I don't think, down on the legs, and I think that's the only thing keeping him away from having a much better set of legs. Or he does have a better set of legs. It's just the oil, I think, like I said. Much lower lower inserted calves, I should say. Nothing to do with the lats here. I would say Victor has a better set of lats. The arms, I don't know. Whoa! Holy cow! What happened there? This is, I believe, the first day where you can see the decals in the background. Now, I'll tell you why I say that. Because Phil, I heard him say in an interview he was sick. I don't know if he was throwing up, but he was sick at the 2009 Mr. Olympia event. He did lose to Kai Green. But if it had been the first day, he would have been really sick, and he probably would have got feeling a little bit better, and he did look a whole lot better in those other pictures. We don't actually have a whole lot from this gallery. But definitely Victor, just on the strength of this one alone, he is getting a victory. Look how bloated Phil is. And when you're sick, you can't flex anything, especially around the midsection. Anyway, front lat spread. This is actually a difficult one to say. When you just look at them on their own, I do not like Victor Martinez's pose. But comparing them as if they were doing battle for the shot, Victor's lats, they're twice as wide as Phil's. Neither one of them are scoring any points, in my opinion, in terms of the chest development. Legs, Phil has a better set of legs. He needs to throw on some more oil. But either way, if you know how I judge these ones, don't place a whole lot of emphasis for either one of these guys in this pose. Side chest development. I was very, very impressed with Victor Martinez. Not only in the muscle that he produces in this one, but the conditioning, and he is really flexing up those legs. He's pushing down on the foot. That's how you get them quads popping out a little bit. If I had quads, I could show you that, but anyway, it is how you do it. You push down there. But Victor, what a display here. The only thing he's really losing is the arm size, but everybody would be losing against Phil, Dr. Phil, PhD in the arms. Look at the size of Phil's arms. But Victor, nothing doing. One of the best chests in the Mr. Olympia lineup history. Not the people that won them. Well, hey, a lot of people say Victor did win the Olympia in 2007. But anyway, I do go on. Side tricep. There is no doubt this is a Dr. Phil pose. He was probably winning the entire lineup here. Did you notice how deflated Victor's legs got there? Wasn't sitting down on them as much. You got to flex up those quads, Victor. You looked fantastic. But that wouldn't save him here anyway. Now, Victor probably was not on the bottom end of side triceps. That's why I'm saying Phil Heath probably was taking everybody on the stage here in this pose. Just genetically speaking, look at Phil's tricep. I do admire that. Striations and huge. You can't beat that. Turn around, and this is surprising to me. Phil still winning in the lag development. Better glutes, much better calves, lower inserted. But look at that lower back of Victor. Just incredible conditioning. And the traps. His traps look fantastic. Muscle separation, vascularity, and he's wider. I know I might receive some criticism in this, but I'm going to give Victor a slight edge in the rear lat spread. And I say slight because he is probably he is losing in the lag department. Here's another one here, and this one's a little bit better for Phil. You see his traps. Must got a lot better there, but this, like I said earlier, he looked much worse from the front. Maybe this is the next day. Maybe he filled up, and that's what was wrong with his stomach. You guys let me know in the comment section below. It is very difficult to find out which is which. But anyway, you guys are a very clever crew, to say the least. But now I'm debating giving this one to Victor. Victor gets a slight edge. Rear double bi, and I honestly never liked the way this translates for Martinez. I don't know if it's his lat becomes kinked, or he definitely has a crease in there. It shows the lack of thickness for his lower lat insertions. And Phil, no, he's not 2016 or 17, I should say, Dr. Phil, which was just incredible, the lower lat thickness. But he does look good nonetheless, an awesome drawing board to draw from, and just the clean, neat aesthetics of this, or the proportions, the symmetry of the upper body there, the delts, everything. Perfect. Phil gets the point for sure. Ab and thigh, this is a debatable one. A debatable one for sure. I like the upper body of Victor. I like the legs of Phil. Take your pick. Now, neither one of these guys is really scoring a huge point in this one because I'm slightly impressed with both of them. Equal scale, I guess. Neither one of them I'm not going to write home to my mother about either one of these guys. The ab development, it does look more conditioned for Phil, but maybe more aesthetic. Maybe a slight edge to Victor. He's winning in the V-taper. He's winning in the upper body. I do place a little more emphasis in that. But of course, in the most muscular, I look more for the upper body. Surprisingly, Victor, he might be getting an edge in this one. And the abs are really showing up for Victor. And when he is in shape, genetically, he has a world-class set of abs. Second to none, really. As well as his chest, so he looks fantastic from all of the front shots, as you can see here. I mean, I don't know, though. Phil has those massive arms. A balloon-like. I still would lean slightly towards Victor, though. Let's have a look at the crab position. And I more appreciate Phil's, the way he's hitting this. Looks like a monster, complete with pig face. Squeal! He does look like a pig, though. But anyway, I'm sure he eats like a pig to fill those big guns. Either way, guys, this was actually a very close decision, in my opinion. There's no doubt in my mind that Phil did have the better legs, as well as calves, of course. And I do place a great deal of emphasis in that. But Victor had the wider clavicle. He had a lot of advantages. He had the midsection advantage. And Phil really dropped the ball in a couple of shots with his midsection. So at the end of the day, I have to maybe unpopularly disagree with the judges. I would have Victor Martinez ahead of Phil Heath in this one. Of course, some may argue maybe that side tricep advanced him so far ahead of the lineup that give him some double points. But still, I would give this one to Victor, guys. So you can agree or disagree. It's up to you, but look at all the poses. Make your final decision on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a very interesting comparison, if you ask me. And look forward to many, many more. like I said, hit thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel. Wow, I forgot. I was supposed to do this one entirely in the Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. But hit thumbs up again. So I hope I see a lot of those little ding-dongs. Apple strudel dumplings.